Hi everybody and welcome back to Ludivine Creations. So I thought I would go back to basics for me today and actually to a flip cup pour, so flip and drag in basic colours and try to get lovely sales. So all my colours are Montmartre colours. So I have some Syrian blue, phthalo blue, titanium white, magenta and pink, and they all come in the large 2 litre bottles, much more economical than buying the smaller ones. So they're all the same, you know, I'm not going to show them all, but these are all Montmartre paints. So I have tried to arrange them to keep pinks together, the blues together, to have an opaque, semi-transparent, opaque, semi-transparent, opaque. So that should help bring sales up. And also to have more chance of having nice sales, I'm going to add some silicone oil. So this bottle I got on Amazon, it was about £4 or £5. I'm in the UK, it's about, I don't know, $4 or $5, about the same thing. It will last you ages. I mean, I've just finished the other bottle I had and I had it for nearly 2 years. So, you know, it's not a major investment. So this one, I just looked online. It's like a professional one. Just look for silicone oil and that's the bottle, but that's the best one I've got. I've tried the Montmartre ones, I've tried Pebeo ones, you know, and they're all a bit oily, if it makes sense, and the cells are not nice and round, but this one is really the best one I've tried. So if you can find it, if you're in the UK, you can find it, go for this one. So I will need to add for about 40 grams over a fluid ounce of paint. You need 1 drop. So I mixed 100 grams of paint or 100 grams of pouring medium in each cup. My pouring medium is a clear PVA glue and water, and I put 60% glue, 40% water. So slightly thinner than usual. So I've got about 200 grams, all in all I've got about 900 grams of paint, which will be okay for this size canvas, which is a 40 by 30 centimeters, 16 by 12. I would need for that size canvas about 800 grams of paint. So I may not use everything. Obviously once these 3 cups are full to the rim, we're going to call it a day. So let me put some oil in each cup. So this light pink is actually left over from a previous pour, so I've got less of it, but oh, I didn't mean to put any in the white, but never mind, it's not going to hurt anybody. So I'm putting 3 drops. It's the lower kind of end, the lowest quantity, but all in all now I have 3 times 4, so that's 12 drops of silicone. That should be plenty. So give it a good stir. Don't stir it like a mad person, you know, you don't want to add bubbles, but it still needs to be stirred properly. So just to show you when I'm at it, show your consistency. So I mixed that 1-to-1 with my pouring medium, so 100 grams, 100 grams. So just over 3 ounces of each, and it's, oh, there's something actually there. I've just seen it. Oh, it'll have to come up. Must be a bit of dry paint. So that's how thin or thick, depending how you see life. My mix is. Let me just mix my phthalo blue, and then I will double check that the camera is still filming, because I've had my last 2 videos, basically I've been talking to myself. I thought the camera was recording and it was not. So missed out on a few. So much thinner and for my straight pour mixes. So let me just check on the camera. Is it still happy? Yes, looks like it's happy. So I can start layering my cups. So So I've got 3. I'm still in between 2 bodies to have 4. And I've got a 4th one ready here. I may go for 4. Okay. So this may take a while, so by all means, if you want to fast forward, I shan't be offended. That's not a problem, I will never know. So I will just start layering them in the order that I prepared them. So there's more blue. Oh, a bit more in this one. Let's just try to get fairly equal quantities. Okay, now, not phthalo blue. I'm just drizzling on top. Now the white, which is now opaque. Okay. Magenta, very bright. Last colour of my first layer, the pink. Okay, so we start again. Excuse me. Okay, let's go with that light blue. Going to finish the cup, so okay, that's 1 down, 4 to go. Back to the phthalo blue. Try to finish the cup, so let's try to equally share between my 4 cups there. The white. I might save a bit of the white just in case I don't get, I mean I will get to the corners, but just in case I'll save a little bit. I can always apply it in corners. Magenta. Let's finish the cup as well here. Ooh, that's close. Okay, and the last one will be a lighter pink. just going to move these out of the way. I've got some tissue ready. That's fine for what my hands. Okay, I'm just going to move them here just for a second because I will flip them. Okay, let's do this. Stable. Yes, I'm still going to keep hold of it. So that's one, two. Let's move them a little bit. Three. Shouldn't be that stressful, should it? And let me I just want to hold. That's it. 4. Whew. Okay, let's make sure it's all back there. So equal. I'm going to need a minute or so to allow the paint to fall on the bottom of the cup. I've got my torch ready. So what I'm likely to do is actually make sure the majority of the canvas is covered. Then I will torch. I will have enough paint left on my canvas to play around, stretch the cells, work on the composition. Yeah, that's the plan anyway. Let's see. It's a bit like bread. Once you've just baked some bread, you wonder, when you check if it's cooked, you tap the bottom to see if it's hollow. It sounds hollow. That's about the same with these cups. I think we're about there. Okay, nothing in the way. Let's do this. Let's start with this one. So flip and drag. So I'll grab it from the top there and move like this, okay? And let's colour the corners. I know I left some white aside just in case I needed it, but okay, one down. 2. Let's move it the other side. 3. Oh, the stress. Last but not least, number 4. 4. Stay with me, stay with me. Okay, now I'm just going to use what's on the bottom of this cup just to help the paint flow, but I've got plenty of paint, so there will be no issue to reach all the edges of the canvas. Right, let's get these. Oh, that was very close yet again. Okay, first thing first, I want to make sure that I cover as much as I can. I've got quite a few air bubbles, but I'm going to turn it around, bring the paint towards here, then torch, then I can start playing with it. So let me just turn it around, it'll be easier for you to see. Okay, quick wipe. Just see, hold on. Opposite cat wants to go out. Let me just open the door for him. There you go. Okay, let's go. So on the boat, left and right, left and right. Take your paint on a journey. That's it. Okay, it's all covered, so let's go back exactly the same way that we went there. The weight of the paint is back in the middle. Let me wipe my hands. Now I'm going to torch gently from high up to ensure that I don't get any colonies, any overwhelming cells. So let's turn the torch on. It wants to work. It's nearly empty. Really nice and high. I'm about a foot, about 30 centimeters above the canvas. Okay. And you're just moving gently. You don't stay in one place. Just keep moving. Just want some of the silicone come up the surface, and you'll make your cells bigger by tilting your paint and your canvas, basically. It's not because you're going to get closer that you're going to get big cells. I'm just moving constantly. You can tell they start to come up. Let's do a wiggly one. Oh, I was a little bit close, but never mind, it's fine. I think we're done. Oh, that's better. It's nice when it stops. Okay, we just need it a minute for the cells to pop up, do their thing, start to grow on their own, and then I'll start moving the paint on a canvas to make them grow. So let me just check the underneath size. That will help. I've got these two corners that are not covered. You can do that while you're waiting for the cells to start growing. Let me just check on the other side. That's all fine there. I'm just going to move these cups out of the way for a second. Bit of tidying up while we're waiting for these cells. Respect the cells. They do all the work, so be kind to them. So look, they've all started to pop up nicely. Let me just check the camera yet again, make sure it's recording. Yes, it is. Okay, I think we're ready to tilt. So I prefer this half to that half, so I will turn it around so I can tilt it towards you so you can see what's going on. So let me just turn this around. Step one. And I will take the canvas on the side like this, and I will start taking the paint on the journey on the boat. So left and right, and you will see as I move the paint, the cells will get stretched start chipping on the top half, because obviously I want to keep them fairly well shaped. So I'm just bringing the paint back towards me just to make sure. And this is it. I am not tilting further. There's still a fair amount of paint left on the canvas, so that is a massive gamble, because it may, no, it won't split. I was thinking as it's drying you might split, but there's not that much paint left. So let me just make sure. Let me turn it around the other side so I can check all my sides. Obviously you've got limited view. Just wiping there, the underneath of the edges. I am pretty pleased with this. I think it looks very nice. The colours have not muddied. They're not, yeah, I'm happy. So let me zoom you in and bring you closer so you can see. Right, so different angle. So you'll see, do have multiple coloured cells there. So you've got some blue, light pink, magenta. You've got some white on these. They're still fairly round. They're all fairly multicoloured. I can see there's a bit of a worm thing there, but I don't mind. There's only one. You know, I'll let it off. I'm just looking at other colours as well. So yes, overall I think it's a success. So let me know what you think, and I'll see you all very soon. Please do like and subscribe to my channel for more tutorials. All right, you take care. Bye everybody.